Hey, I'm Adele. I'm an illustrator based in England in the UK, and I'm here to share a little bit of reality first thing in the studio vlog because recently life has been crazy. My studio space has also been crazy. I think it's just a little bit of a reflection of how I've been feeling recently, how life has been recently, and it's okay. Sometimes things get really messy and chaotic, and sometimes all I want to do is come in here, get some things ticked off my to-do list and leave again. I need to give this studio space a massive overhaul. I want to reorganize shelves. I want to just make it a happier space again because I feel like it's not quite that at the moment, but it's hard sometimes. It's really hard to kind of keep on top of life and work and everything in between sometimes. So this is your reminder that it's okay if things are taking a little bit longer at the moment. I want you to know you're not alone in the chaos, and we all feel it time to time, and it's okay. So I just wanted to start the video off with a little bit of reality, a little bit of honesty, and yeah, I hope you don't feel alone if you're dealing with a bit of chaos right now. But yeah, anyway, enjoy the studio vlog. Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new, thank you so much for being here. This is kind of a second intro to the start of the video today, but I haven't been feeling very inspired coming into this space recently. I think it's lots and lots of different things, but I think one of the main factors is that this space is chaotic at the moment. There is a lot of stuff in here. I've cleared a lot of the rubbish though. My desk is definitely tidier than it's been in a while, which is good. But yeah, I just basically needed to come on and be a little bit real and share that sometimes things get messy, and it's sometimes very easy to just come in here, do work and leave and not really tidy up after yourself. At least I'm very guilty of that, and I know a lot of other people are as well, but on the internet sometimes people don't share it. But I feel like I'm probably repeating myself here. I haven't yet recorded the part that's going to go over the beginning, but as I was filming I was like thinking about the things that I'd like to say. So also, yes, I do have a cold. I have just downed a cup of peppermint tea, trying to keep myself warm. And hopefully this cold doesn't stick around for too long. But yeah, I took last week off the studio vlog because I was doing so much drawing for 28 Days of Sunshine because that ends in 4 days. I have one more illustration to do, which is for day 27, I think. I will probably take you through the rest of the prompts later, but off the top of my head, I can't remember what I shared with you last, so I'm gonna have to check that before I do that. But yeah, there's more rubbish up here. I need to really sort this space, but I'm also trying to be kind to myself, not being too hard, and I will get it done, even if it's little bit by little bit. So yeah, that's me. Hello, if you are new here, if you are new here, my name's Adele. I'm the owner and illustrator behind Deli's Designs, and I document my journey here on YouTube, all the ups and downs and everything that comes with it, my design process and my kind of just the way that I do things behind the scenes that I wouldn't necessarily share over on Instagram or other social media and things. This is very kind of real and behind the scenes, essentially. Anyway, I have a little parcel to share with you. I ordered from the lovely Zoe at Doggy Doodle Studio. I got some stickers from her recent shop update, and I thought, of course I'm going to share them on here because that's one of my favourite things to do. Oh, I think there's a little freebie or something in there. Okay, right, let's have a look. So first up, this is the thank you card. So this is from the Date Night with Dave collection, which came out near Valentine's Day. This is the thank you card. So it's got these little roses on it and it says Date Night with Dave in the centre. And then this is the other side. It says, Adele, thank you so much for shopping with Doggy Doodle Studio. Zoe and Dave, hope you love your treats. So Dave is Zoe's dog. I believe he's a cane corso, and that's the little thank you card, which is really cute. And then in here are the stickers that I ordered. These are chunky stickers. I was not expecting that. Wow. So this is Dave, because I had to get Dave, right? This is Date Night with Dave, so I thought it was very appropriate that I got Dave because the collection is all for him. So I got that. I think this is a freebie one. This one has Dave on it and it says love you with a bow at the top. It's kind of like a bauble style, which is really cute. Oh, These are shiny ones. So this one is Dave's Love Spell, and it has this gorgeous glittery top on it. How beautiful is that? And then this one is the Crystal Heart, and it has this kind of shifting layer on the top. Like, I can't describe what that is, but it's like shards of glass almost, which again is perfect for the style of sticker. How beautiful is that? So those are my stickers from Zoe. Thank you so much. Again, Doggy Doodles Studios links will be down below as always if you want to grab yourself some goodies from small businesses. I just wanted to share that on here because I was desperate to open it. So that was a lovely way to start the vlog. I won't lie, I'm still feeling a little bit lost since the launch, which happened 3 weeks ago nearly, or two and a half weeks ago. Something like that. It's been a couple of weeks anyway. I still feel a little bit lost. I always struggle after launches, as I mentioned in last week's studio vlog. I did, however, just send out to my patrons, so if you are a patron or you'd like to become one, there is a link down below, the kind of first look at the secret project for 28 Days of Sunshine shop update, which is the next shop update I will be doing. Probably either end of March or early April is the goal for this one. Normally I'd aim for middle to mid-late-ish, like around the 20th, but I have something really exciting lined up if it works out, and I think they're going to be beautiful. I've just shared the first look with my patrons. That's where I was going with that, sorry. So if you'd like to have a look, head over there and have a little peek, because it's something I've never done before, something that I think will be a really beautiful way to remember the challenge and just to be grateful for it. If you don't know what 28 Days of Sunshine is, it is a art or creative challenge that I hosted during December of 23, December of 24, and did I say December? No, February. February of 23, February of 24, and February of this year 25. And this is the last year that I'm doing it because I've just decided that I would like to move on to some different things. So yeah, that is a quick little, there isn't even a hint there, Adele. If you are a patron or you'd like to become one, there are some big hints over there. I mean, I literally show you what the idea is. That's kind of where I am. I just need to kind of get thinking about what I'd like to be doing this week. I feel like next week will probably be the start of feeling a bit more creative again, because I'll have the challenge done, and I can start actually thinking about the launch, whereas while I'm drawing I really feel like I can't do anything else right now. I'll check in with you in a little while when I work out what on earth we are doing this week. It's just the reality of how things are right now. I don't know what I'm doing. It is Tuesday. Last night my cold overtook me a little bit. It seems to have shifted a bit more today. Anyway, I spent the evening on the sofa. I finished my 28 Days of Sunshine illustrations. All of them are done, so I will take you through those in just a little bit. But right now I am very excited to say that this part of the video is sponsored by HTVRONT. I have worked with HTVRONT a few times. I absolutely love some of the tech and the gadgets that they offer, especially for small businesses. I think they have a great variety for people that are wanting to make merchandise and things in-house. I have the auto heat press, I have the tumbler press. They are just great bits of kit. But today we're going to be talking about the badge maker from HTVRONT. This is the button badge maker in size 58mm, so they are slightly larger badges. I was gifted this maybe a year or so ago, but today we're going to be making badges, of course, because I haven't made badges in a while. I obviously made badges when I first got this machine, and I popped them into mystery bags, and I had planned to take them to markets, because imagine how cute it would be having badges on the table in like a little basket, and people can kind of just pick or shuffle through the badges they want. They're also going to make perfect little additions to mystery bags and things. Like I said, they're just really sweet little ways to put your artwork on things. These are slightly larger badges. You can see here, this is the kind of size that this badge makes. I think it's a really good size for like showcasing artwork. I think I used to have really small badges, and as cute as they were and as teeny as they were, they just didn't showcase my artwork well enough. So I'm really excited to have some bigger versions of my artwork to put on badges. So I've printed this off onto some glossy paper. There's a few of the same design on here. I just wanted to put a couple of my recent favourites on here so we can make some badges together. So I think on HTVRONT's website you can pick a couple of different options when it comes to the badge maker in terms of what you get when you get the badge maker. This one that I have has 110 badge making things. in here, like the back plates, the front plates, everything you need to create a badge comes in this box, and it also comes with one of these really handy little circle cutters as well, which again is the size that you need for the badge maker. So let me take you through the process of how I create badges. First thing I'm going to do is cut around these circles. I have just popped them onto a cutting mat because this does use a blade under here to cut it, so you want to make sure your surface is protected when you're using this. The easiest way I've found to do this is to pop it onto the design and line it up, line this base circle up as well as you can, hold onto the base and pop this on, and then when that's on you want to move your finger to the top just to make sure it doesn't move, and then you're simply just going to go round 2 or 3 times depending on how thick the paper is, and that should have cut through it like that. And then you have some very cute and perfectly cut out circles which you can pop into the badge maker, which we're going to do next. Another little tip, if you are using this machine or any badge machine, make sure the paper you're using isn't too thick. This is slightly thicker than standard printer paper, but still very kind of flexible and things. It will be much harder to press your badges if you use really thick paper, or they might not press at all, so make sure you get a high quality, thinner GSM paper. So now it's actually time to make the badges. We're going to take one of the smooth sided parts of the badge, so this is the front of the badge, and this is going to go into the side here, like that. Choose one of the designs. I'm going to go with the Sunshine Pecker design, and I'm going to pop that onto there, and as you can tell by using that little cutter, that has like perfectly cut it out to the size that we need for the machine. On top of that, to make sure the design is protected, we're going to take one of these clear plastic pieces to go on top. Once that is in over here, we're going to spin it to the back and press the machine down until it pops. That was probably very loud, my table isn't the most secure, and that is going to disappear and be held up into this part of the machine. Next we're going to grab one of these back things with the pin on the back, and we're going to pop that like this, and then we're just going to press down again as hard as you can, and then we have a badge, like successful little badge. How cute is that? Super cute. I actually really like the way that that's come out with the arms going up like that. Okay, and then I'm going to repeat the process for one more badge. And we have another badge. How pretty is that? It's come out so nice. So I have now made 3 very cute and successful badges. We haven't made any mistakes. It's just, as long as you follow the instructions, it is an incredibly simple machine to use. I think the biggest tip is just to make sure that you line up this back part with the front of your design, because obviously if you put it on, it could hang like this, and that's not ideal. So just make sure when you're spinning it around and things that you're keeping things aligned as best as you possibly can. That is the HTVRONT badge maker. Again, all links to this machine are down below, and any useful codes and things like that, so you can go get one of your own. So yeah, links will be below. Thank you again to HTVRONT for sponsoring this part of the video. Let's get back to the studio vlog. Okay, so I'm done on 28 days of sunshine illustrations. We have 3 more days of entries. Hello. Hello. Can you say hello? Yeah. We have 3 more days left of illustration, as in like days left to share. So it's the 25th today, and obviously February only has 28 days. Last year was a leap year, so we had 29 days of the challenge. I just did like an encouragement for the kind of leap year day of like encouraging people to draw things that brought them sunshine. It feels very bittersweet right now. I can't believe that the challenge is coming to an end after 3 years of doing it. Of course I'm going to be working on a really lovely shop update after it, but I can't quite believe that it is coming to an end. But yeah, I finished my last illustration today. I did all the line work on the sofa last night, kind of got the sketch to a really good point, and then I did all my colouring this morning. I was going to come up and share it on the vlog, but I was under a blanket on the sofa, and that's where I wanted to stay. That has been where I've done almost all of my drawing. It's my most creative spot for some reason, is being sat on the sofa downstairs under a blanket. In the evening usually is when I feel most creative, so I'm amazed that I got it finished this morning. But yeah, I'm going to take you through the rest of the prompts. I think the last one that I shared with you was the berries prompt, which was day, my gosh, what day was that? Day 17. So I'm just going to take you through the rest of them, because by the time this video comes out, the challenge will be over and I'm going to start working on a shop update, which should hopefully be coming end of March, early April. So a good month away still, but that's where a lot of my energy is going to be going. So moving to the side so I can pop them on the screen here, we have cardigan, trinket, leaves, tiny, crafting, cookies, postcard, family, fairy lights, plant, and sunshine. That's all the prompts. That is the challenge done. The third volume of 28 Days of Sunshine is officially coming to an end. And the challenge in general, which is really bittersweet, but I am so proud of myself for actually getting it done. For 3 years I have done 28 illustrations in February, and when I compare this year's entries to my first year's entries specifically, obviously there's been little changes here and there as the year's gone on, but I can see such a big difference, and I just feel like I have come a long way, and I feel like I've learned a lot, and I've just had the best time doing it all. I was really worried at one point kind of preparing for this one that I wasn't going to get it all done, and I was telling myself it's okay if I only do sketches, like I can only do what I can do, like especially with like personal life going a bit crazy during January as well, but I did it. I managed to do all of the prompts, and I just feel incredibly chuffed with myself. Like, I probably am not going to draw now for a little while, or maybe I will. Maybe this is the start of me drawing a little bit more frequently again, but I'm not going to put any pressure on myself. I'm just going to draw when I want to draw, but I am chuffed, especially with the postcard one with the hedgehog with the post box. I love that one so much, and I'd love to know, make sure you pause this video and let me know in the comments, what was your favourite of the prompts that I just showed you? I'm really interested to know, so pop that in the comments, because I'll probably forget to do a comment thing at the end of this video. So if you've watched this far, let me know which was your favourite prompt, looking at the images on the screen. So yeah, I just feel really chuffed and grateful for the opportunity to share something like this with the world, and for people to actually want to take part too. Like, that is insane. I think it's not been the biggest challenge in terms of entries and things. The first year was definitely up there. The post went, well, it didn't go viral, but for me it got a lot of views and things, and I think I was having, in the first week I got 30 entries every day, which was a lot to kind of get through. This year I think it's been around 10 to 15 every day, which is still something to be incredibly proud of. I'm so grateful if you've taken part in the challenge, if you've jumped in and out, if you've done every day, if you have shared it with people, if you have been in the comments, been in the comments of posts of other people taking part and just shared love with them. It has been amazing. I have fallen a little bit behind with catching up with everybody, but I'm going to try and do my best before the challenge ends to get kind of into everybody's comments and just share the love a little bit more. So yeah, I've been blabbing on for ages. What do I need to do? I need to record a podcast, and maybe this is a good mood to record a podcast in for Patreon. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Right, let's set this up. I'm gonna write you a love song. It is good, but you need one. You see, I'm gonna write you a love song. Right. Hello lovely patrons, welcome to February's podcast. I know this is coming so much later in the month than I normally do podcasts. Normally podcasts are the thing that I'm really excited to get out. It's one of the first things I tick off my to-do list for Patreon every single month, because I just love sitting down with you. Obviously my to-do lists were building up and things, and I just felt like I couldn't keep up. So it feels really special to me and uses illustrations that seem special to everybody else as well. Like, it's easy to get carried away in order. welcome to my Wednesday. I've just made a cup of tea because I'm still a little bit bunged up and tea is a saviour at the moment. I know this isn't very Deli's Designs, but I just thought I'd pick up the camera because an Amazon order just came and I am really excited about one of these things actually. Maybe you might think it's a bit boring, but I'm a little bit excited. But first up, labels. This is a boring thing. This is for my label printer. I needed some more labels, so that's those because I've needed them for a couple of weeks now. I think I have about 3 left, so I really needed to order those. And then the other thing I got was a new little tripod. I just got this off Amazon. This is the Ulanzi extension tripod. I didn't really go by the name of it, I just went by the reviews and kind of what this did. So I've been needing a new little tripod for probably over a year now. I've literally just been propping you up on random things in the studio, my label printer, my washi jar, bits of tape, like whatever I can stack up, that's what I've been using. And every now and then things wobble and it's just not the safest option to put a camera on because I don't really right now have the funds for a new camera if I break one. So I got a new tripod finally, but I've been so picky about what I wanted from this tripod because I need things to sit up a little bit higher on my desk sometimes, like when I'm talking face to face, and a lot of the desktop tripods are too small and they don't offer like extensions up, or if they do, it's when you're holding it like this, like kind of vlogging like this. So I found this one, which as you can see on the back, when it's standing it actually extends up as well. So let's have a little look at this. We'll try it out in a bit, of course, to see if it's actually any good. I hope it is, because I think this was about £25. It comes with a wrist strap, which I assume is for camera, and then this is the tripod. So it's a little handheld tripod. This is really handy actually because I can pop you like on here and then I can use it like this as well. Like I don't have, well, the Gorilla one I could do that. I don't know if I mentioned, but I did have a Gorilla tripod that I got with this camera maybe nearly 5 years ago, but it broke and, well, one of the legs broke. I had to tape it and now it just slides on its own accord. So I think you literally just pop this out. Why isn't it? Oh, push. Oh, okay. Oh, cute. And then this turns into a tripod, and then I think this bit goes up, but how does it go up? I just thought I could make this higher, like according to the pictures. Oh, you can just pull it. Look at that. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. And then I can sit you, let me give you a go, onto here. Please excuse the washing in the background, just a bit of reality. I jump here, washing here. This is great, I love it. There we go, I have a new tripod. We should probably go try you on the desk now actually. Make sure it works, but I just needed a cup of tea before getting into the studio properly. I think I have a couple of orders to pack which came through yesterday, which I'm really grateful for. Yeah, let's take you upstairs. There we go, a new view. This is what I've been needing for these studio vlogs. I have really missed having my other little tripod, but that would never get me to this height. It kind of, you'd be sat down here like this. This was how good my other tripod was without stacking it on other things. I'm very chuffed. I'm very chuffed with this. Yesterday I recorded the podcast, as you would have seen. I scheduled that for this morning, so my patrons got that this morning. Yeah, about 10 o'clock I think I scheduled it for, so hopefully people are enjoying listening to that today. Like I said earlier, I had a couple of orders come through on Shopify. The feeling of getting orders never goes away, but like something about getting an order on my Shopify shop is really insane. Like, I obviously have had Etsy, or had Etsy for 5 years before opening my Shopify, so knowing that I'm kind of bringing orders myself, or that people are finding me on Instagram and ordering through there and things, because my Shopify is like the first link on the kind of link in bio. It's just a really special thing and I'm so excited by it, and I can't wait to launch the new collection on there and things. And I just love how much freedom Shopify gives me when it comes to doing launches and not worrying about how much it's going to cost me to list everything, and if something doesn't sell, have I wasted my money in terms of listing it and all that kind of stuff. It's just a really good feeling. So thank you so much to Christine, again, thank you so much for your order, and to Richard as well, who ordered a beanie hat. I haven't sold a beanie hat for a good few weeks, so that's really exciting. I don't know how many I have left now. I think I have less than 10 beanie hats left. I don't know if I have one to hand. Essentially, it's my cake design. I'll pop a picture on the screen of the beanie here. It's got a cupcake, a slice of cake and a spoon on it, I believe, from the Life Is What You Bake It collection. So that was really exciting yesterday. So I think the first job of today is to get that stuff packed. I think I have everything. I don't think I need to make excuse me, make anything. Maybe I might have to make a sticker or two, but we will check my stock. Yeah, I just wanted to show off this tripod because I'm really chuffed with it, and I think it's going to benefit me and you watching these videos as well. I'm so sorry. Colds are just the worst, aren't they? Anyway, I'm gonna go pack some orders and I will be back to you in just a little bit. Okay, so before we pack orders, I actually really need to make some Patreon Happy Mail. I have been a little bit uninspired recently and I haven't really known what to give my patrons. If you don't know, I have a Happy Mail tier on my Patreon, and every month you get a small amount of goodies through your letterbox essentially, and I haven't done January's yet. Thankfully my patrons are so wonderful and understanding, but I've decided that I am going to send my patrons Happy Mail if they were, or like kind of combine January's and February's Happy Mail for those that have been a patron for those months. And then I did have a new patron for February, so I'm going to send their February Happy Mail separately. But I've decided I'm going to do a couple of colouring sheets in kind of a textured style. I think I'm going to do 3 options per person, maybe even 4, like kind of small square or rectangular little colouring sheets that people can colour in if they wish to. So I've just duplicated this file because one of the ones I'm going to do is the hot chocolate station, and then I am going to combine all of the kind of layers with the line art on. And again, I don't need to worry too much about this because I've duplicated the file, so I'm not going to actually ruin anything by doing this. And then once I've done all of the line art layers, I am then going to start combining them, and then I am going to delete all of the colour layers so that I'm left with this simple design. I'm then going to create a clipping mask over the top and then make that black. So then I have a colouring sheet with all the little textures and things in it, which I think is just a little bit different. When I do the colouring book, I will do kind of block lines, but I think it might be fun to do the texture because I just think it looks a little bit more artistic and things, and I think that people will like that, or I hope so. And then I'm just going to export that so I can open it on the computer. And then I'm just going to do this with probably 2 more designs. So I've done the snail, this one, and then I'm going to choose 2 more from all the designs that I've done, probably from earlier on in the challenge, and make some colouring sheets with those. It's Thursday, my orders are packed, Patreon Happy Mail is in the post box, and I feel a little bit lighter today. I feel like for so long I've had this endless to-do list to catch up on since the end of January, and I really feel like I have done a lot of things. Like I said earlier, I'm obviously incredibly chuffed at myself for completing all the illustrations 28 Days of Sunshine. So I've got today's post to do, and then tomorrow's is the final kind of wrap up post, which is a bit of a quote to kind of end the challenge, in a sense, to kind of, it's kind of an explanation of why I started it and things. So I am feeling good. I am pretty chuffed with myself. I am gonna take a little bit of a social media break over the weekend, I think, because I have posted for the last 26 days. It will be 28 days by the time this comes out, and it's just been a little bit it's been a lot for my brain, essentially. So yeah, I'm gonna call that the end of a studio vlog. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. Don't forget to answer the question to do with the prompts, like which was your favorite, in the comments below. And also, if you leave me a, what should we do, a star emoji in the comments as well if you watched until the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you next week. Bye.